Chicago Emergency Villa.
Yes, I believe there was a car that was just parked outside of our house that two guys parked it, bumped our neighbor's car, and just basically bailed. I don't know if the car was stolen, but they just, took stuff out of the trunk. They parked the car, bumped our neighbor's car, and then got out of the car, took stuff out of the trunk, and left, and just started walking towards Lincoln Avenue.
Okay, what kind of car is that?
It's a white, large, four-door SUV.
December 9th, 2025, 10:24 p.m. Chicago's 20th District receives that call. Two tactical officers are dispatched to the 5700 block of North Washtenaw Avenue, West Ridge, a quiet residential neighborhood on the city's north side. The caller doesn't know if the car is stolen, but the officers are already on their way.
Okay, do you see any plates on that?
Yes, but not from my husband's looking with the binoculars.
How many people were in the car?
Two guys got out of the car.
And you said they were going towards Lincoln Avenue?
Yep, they were heading towards Lincoln, and I'm on Washtenaw. They parked in front of the street light. Yeah, what's the license plate? My husband's going to find out what it is.
Okay, do you remember what they looked like? What kind of clothing they were wearing?
They were wearing, they actually were wearing all black, both of them. And the reason we looked out was because we heard the car come down the street and then park, and then they parked in front of our neighbor's car, backed up, hit her car, and then they just left the car.
Two officers from Chicago's 20th District Tactical Unit are assigned to that block. Officer Jose Salazar, star number 13522, his partner, Officer Gilberto Gomez. They are surveilling a parked white SUV on the 5700 block of North Washtenaw Avenue. According to CPD, the vehicle was reported stolen. At 10:24 p.m., a dark sedan pulls up alongside it. Two men get out. Officers approach. One man runs. The other, 20-year-old Roberto Calvario Jr. of Albany Park, gets back into the driver's seat. His girlfriend is in the passenger seat. According to the official record, Salazar orders Calvario to exit the vehicle. Calvario refuses. A struggle begins at the driver's side window. One shot. Roberto Calvario Jr. struck in the back of the head. That's what the body cam captured. Or rather, what it didn't fully capture, because in the 7 seconds between 22:25:03 and 22:25:10, the camera moves, the struggle is chaotic, and the exact moment that trigger was pulled is not clean on either feed. What we do know, from the footage itself, is this. At 22:25:03, the car is stationary. Salazar is at the driver's side window. The struggle is happening there, at the window, on the ground. At 22:25:09, still stationary. 1 second before everything changes. At 22:25:10, the car moves. Salazar is dragged alongside it, his arm raised toward the vehicle interior. Then the car rolls down the block. It's a parked vehicle, stops. Salazar catches up. Roberto Calvario Jr. is unresponsive, blood pooling from the back of his head onto the street. His girlfriend, who was in the passenger seat, is brought out of the car. She is handcuffed. Officers remove a firearm from Calvario's waistband as he lies in the street. A second weapon is recovered at the scene. CFD Ambulance 32 responds. Calvario is transported to Illinois Masonic Medical Center.
Coming in, Michael, we ain't happy. You can slow it down. We need Washtenaw clear for the ambulance. Have them come from Lincoln.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we need Washtenaw clear from the,
we have a second offender run
down Lincoln.
northbound on Washtenaw.
Squad his GSW to the back of the head.
Go ahead. Who's shooting and who shot?
You shot? No, who shot? I thought we. Did it do it?
Okay,
Hey,
male shot in the back of the head.
did you guys shoot?
2061 Adam.
You guys shot? 2061 Adam shot at the fender. He shot in the back of the head.
Alright, 2061 Adam was the shooter. Alright, slow down, give it for the 10-1-5-7-2-1 North Washtenaw. You're gonna take a slow down for the 10-1-5-7-2-1 North Washtenaw.
Salazar.
99, sir. Is this shots fired at the police, by the police, or is there another offender?
I got it, bro.
The shot is fired by the police.
Where's the gun at?
Shots fired by the
recovered.
police. That's 2061
Where's it?
Adam, male
Salazar
shot
has it. He
in the
recovered.
back of the head, male Hispanic.
Ask him where he's at. Huh? Ask him where he's at. Salazar.
No police are injured.
2061 David. 2061
Salazar.
Covered a weapon from the offender.
Weapon recovery between 29 hours.
2061 David.
Go ahead, David.
So one of the witnesses here said that there was the second offender, a male wearing all black, fled northbound from this location.
All right. One of the witnesses, second offender, male, all black, said northbound from this location. Did they get any type of
Let's leave it open for the ambulance.
2061 Adam. He was wearing all black, a male about 5'10", wearing all black, and he fled northbound. Possibly a winter jacket.
All right, we got a male, unknown race, about 5'10", possibly in a winter jacket, all black, said northbound from that location of 5'7".
You got the squad. Any update on that ambulance? They're coming. 2061.
2061.
Seem to not block the way for the ambulance, please.
All right, units on scene at the 10-1. Please do not block the way for the ambulance.
You're alright, my man. Stay in there,
Bring the
man.
helicopter here, squad.
Breathe.
We'll make the request. We'll get a roller.
Breathe. Where the fuck did the bullet go into, though? No, I don't know, man.
2010 first watch. Put me on scene.
That's what I'm saying, Sergeant.
X3 en route.
That's why.
I'm not sure. We can't see.
Partner, you showed current second offender.
That's fine.
I had a late activation.
2422 shows over here.
Circumstances.
That's fine.
2024 short partner.
Got your tourist.
Where's Salazar?
Sergeant.
Okay.
I still got you on scene.
Dogs down there.
Hey, there's a female. There was a female on scene. Can someone get his information from her?
Oh, that was already given. We got truck 12 and ambulance 32 should be en route on scene.
Was she in the car too? Yeah. There was a third guy in the car, but he took off running.
2020.
Start.
Yeah, let's get a car. Block intersection of Ardmore and Washtenaw. And then I'll let you know what else we need right now.
All right, we got any takers to block the traffic at Ardmore and Washtenaw? Anyone attending to the scene? 422.
422.
Hey, can you block the traffic at Ardmore and Washtenaw, please?
10-4.
Jesus Christ, this ambulance, man.
Two 499. 499. Please advise any late cars to not check off.
stay out there to assist the 20th district on whatever they might need. 10-4, units at 24, first 499, not check out. Stay out and assist the units.
Jumped out of the back. Gotcha. Yeah, we got him. Because one you guys are covered? No, there's another one.
Well,
There's two? Yeah. The guy in the back left it. So one there in the back? Yeah.
Second one.
Second one will be covered. Close one for 3 hours.
With a magazine too.
2010.
Is there in the bus? Come on, man. This ambulance is not that far.
Yeah, you will CMS for officer first leg.
Does anyone else have a whatever the fuck is this called? A glass? So I think. Anda, güey, ponte la tabla a la vena, ¿no? ¿Se vas? Just add it like that. Just add it like that. No, thick. Thick. ¿Cómo? Ciérrala. ¿Te levantas? Sí, güey.
6-1,
Here is what Chicago Police Department said happened that night. Officer Salazar fired in defense of himself because the vehicle was moving, because he was being dragged, because his life was in danger. That is the official account. But the attorneys representing Roberto Calvario's family looked at the same footage and they saw something different. They say the shot didn't come after the dragging. They say it came before. So let's go back to those 7 seconds. 22:25:03. The car is stationary. The struggle is at the window. Salazar is there. The car is not moving. 22:25:09. Still stationary. 1 second before the car moves. The struggle is still happening at that window. 22:25:10. The car moves. Salazar is alongside it, his arm raised toward the vehicle interior. 1 second. That is the window everything happened in. And here's what neither body camera feed clearly shows. The exact moment that trigger was pulled. Not BWC1, not BWC2. The camera moves, the struggle is chaotic. And the single most important moment of that entire encounter is not clean on either feed. CPD says the shot came because Salazar was being dragged. The family's attorneys say the footage contradicts that, and COPA, the city's own police oversight body, has not closed this investigation. What we know for certain is this. The car was stationary at 22:25:03. 1 shot was fired. Roberto Calvario Jr. was struck in the back of the head, and by 22:25:10, the car was moving. In what order those things happened in that 1 second window is the question at the center of everything that comes next. Now let's look at what the official record actually says. This is the investigatory stop report, filed the night of December 9th, 2025, by Officers Salazar and Gomez themselves. Look at the clothing field. Black pants, black sweater, that matches what the caller described, 2 men wearing all black. Now look at the race field, Hispanic or Latino. Now look at what the officers checked under reason for the stop. Fits description of an offender as described by victim or witness. That box is checked. But here is what the caller actually described. 2 men in all black clothing, parking an SUV, walking away, no crime in progress. No weapons reported, no violence. And here is what the ISR narrative section says about why these specific people matched that description. Nothing. The narrative field is blank. It reads, see Investigative Response Team Supplemental Report. No written explanation, no justification on paper, just a checked box. Now look at the Tactical Response Report, filed by Officer Salazar. 1 shot fired, Glock 45, subject struck, fatal. This is the document that explains why Salazar fired. He checked imminent threat of battery with a weapon, subject used vehicle as a weapon, subject committed assault or battery on the involved member, physical attack with weapon, Every box points to one conclusion. Salazar fired because his life was in danger. But a 30-page federal lawsuit filed in the Northern District of Illinois tells a different story. The lawsuit alleges, and we want to be clear, these are allegations, that those boxes were falsely checked. That Salazar's report falsely claimed Calvario physically attacked him with a weapon, that Calvario used his vehicle as a weapon, that Salazar was an imminent threat of battery. The lawsuit alleges those statements were not accurate. Both officers also checked in their reports that they employed force mitigation efforts, including movement to avoid attack. The lawsuit alleges the opposite, that Salazar needlessly escalated the stop, grabbed Calvario with one hand, pointed his weapon with the other, and shot him without cause. There is one more detail in the federal complaint that has not been widely reported. According to the lawsuit, as of February 2026, weeks after the shooting, neither officer had yet been interviewed by COPA investigators. The investigation was open, the footage was public, and the officers at the center of it had not yet given a statement to the city's own oversight body. According to the lawsuit, as of its filing date in April 2026, both officers remain employed by the Chicago Police Department. No meaningful discipline, no consequence to their careers. The lawsuit was filed on April 22, 2026. What would have been Roberto Calvario Jr.'s 21st birthday? There is one more person in this story, Sofia Salazar, Roberto's girlfriend. She was in the passenger seat when he was shot. According to the lawsuit, after the shooting, Sofia was forced to lie on the ground next to Roberto as he bled out in the street. Officers told her nobody had been shot, even though she had just watched it happen. She was arrested, held overnight. No charges were ever filed against her. When her car was returned to her weeks later, Roberto's blood was still inside it. Roberto Calvario Jr. bled out on the street for approximately 10 minutes before an ambulance arrived. He was pronounced dead hours later at Illinois Masonic Medical Center. He was 20 years old. Today, a federal lawsuit is active in the Northern District of Illinois. Case number 126CV04574. 14 counts. Officers Salazar and Gomez named as defendants. The City of Chicago named as defendant. The lawsuit alleges excessive force, false arrest, unlawful seizure, conspiracy, and false statements in official reports. COPA's investigation remains open, no close date, no charges filed against either officer. According to the lawsuit, both remain employed by the Chicago Police Department. Roberto's mother, Awilda Ramirez, said this after watching the body cam footage for the first time. According to the Chicago Sun-Times, "I want to ask that man why. I want to know why he shot my boy for nothing. The footage is public, the documents are public, the investigation is open, and the question of what happened in those 10 seconds on the 5700 block of North Washtenaw Avenue on the night of December 9th, 2025, has not been officially answered. If you want to follow this case as it develops, subscribe. Every document referenced in this video is linked in the description below. Read them yourself. The documents do the talking.